Let's go ahead and take a look at what tools we will be using for this course, and then we can go ahead and get the stuff all set up together. All right. So for our purposes, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we have a Java JDK 8 installed. If you do not have the JDK 8 installed or you're using a newer version, go ahead and make sure that you have it set up so that you are running JDK 8. We'll also be using Node.js in order to install our Liferay theme generator and its dependencies. We'll also need to make sure that we have Yeoman and Gulp installed as well. So again, we can have the packaging for our projects as well as the ability to run the Gulp commands. Obviously, again, the Liferay theme generator through Node.js, that's where we're going to go ahead and access it. Now, for your purposes, you can use a text editor of choice. For our purposes, we're going to go ahead and use Visual Studio Code. This is a great tool that you could use. I would highly recommend it. But if you're already using a text editor in your own process, in your own environment, feel free to do that. But for the sake of the course that we're doing together, make sure that you have Visual Studio Code, and we'll go ahead and get that installed and set up together here shortly. And then obviously we will need the Liferay Tomcat bundle as well. These should all be made available to you on the page here with the exercises zip and the actual bundle. Make sure you have those downloaded, and like I said, we'll go ahead and get that stuff installed together. Now we're using these tools because they will allow us to rapidly create, modify, and deploy our modules to provide that consistent branding, that global design, that customization that we'd like. Again, you can use whatever tools work for you, but these are some fun new tools that help us to do it and do it quickly. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. All right. Now, again, like I've mentioned, if you don't have JDK 8 installed, make sure you have it installed. For those of you who are on Windows who are taking this course, make sure you also have the Java Home environment variable set up as well. I will be running our exercises on Mac, so you will not see me set up the Java Home environment variable. But if you haven't already done so, it's very easy to find this information online. You just need to make sure you have Java installed. You can set the environment variable, and then you just need to make sure that the environment variable is pointed to the Java path. We do have instructions to do this in the exercises section on the page here. So for those of you who do need to actually walk through setting up the Java Home environment variable, take a look at those steps. Go ahead and pause the video and do what you need to do to go ahead and get started. All right, now with that, let's go ahead and dive in and get set up with some of these new tools.